The Gentiles to be co-heirs, united in the same body, and partakers together in the promise in Mashiach through the good news. Now, what does this verse mean, verse 6? The Gentiles to be co-heirs, united in the same body. What does this mean? What is Sha'ul speaking of here? The Gentiles to be co-heirs. What is that? Christians say that's the Jews and Christians coming together as one. Is that what this is saying, family? Anyone? If you could tell me, is that what this is saying when it speaks about the Gentiles to be co-heirs? Meaning that it means Christians and Jews coming together as one? No, no, that's not what it is saying. Why is the Gentiles referred to as co-heirs? Because Yahudah is the root of the tree. Yahudah is the root of the tree. The Gentiles, the 10 tribes, were put away, divorced, scattered. 2 houses. The Gentiles were scattered, put away, divorced by Yahuah. But once again, in the very place where he said, you are not my people, he will again say, you are my people. You see? So the ones that I had divorced, I will take back. And that is Yahuwah's mercy, favor at work. His mercy and his favor at work. You see? And so, that's why the Gentiles are referred to as being co-heirs. They are co-heirs with the house of Yahudah. So what Sha'ul is speaking about is the regathering. In Chronicles, we see that Yahuwah said that if my people do wickedly, I will scatter them. Well, they were scattered. Now Sha'ul is speaking to them now from the perspective of scattering onto the regathering. You see. So it refers to the 10 tribes and Yahudah. You see, many people read the scriptures and don't realize that. They speak of the Gentiles as if it's speaking about the nations. No, it's not speaking about the nations. You hear people singing and they're singing like it's talking about the nations. It's not talking about the nations. It's talking about the 2 houses of Yashar'Al, family. That's the perspective from which the scriptures was written. You see. Now, okay, we want to look at why there's so much division then. We want to look at why there is so much division. Why is it there is so much division? Let's continue. Okay, so the Gentiles to be co-heirs, united in the same body and partakers together in the promise in Mashiach through the good news. So, family, the only thing that is going to unite us, that is going to bring us into one again, is Mashiach. The only way Yashar'Al can become one again is through Mashiach, the redemptive work of Mashiach. It is he that paid the price to bring us back together again, make the 2 sticks into one once more. The valley of dry bones. Can these bones live? Yahuah, thou knowest. Prophesy, son of man. Call for the wind from the 4 corners of the earth. Why the 4 corners of the earth? Because the people of Yashar'Al have been scattered to the corners of the earth, the borders of the earth. Really, the 4 corners is a bad translation. It's really borders. That's how people get the idea of zit mixed up. They're using Jewish stuff thinking they're following scripture. No, that's Jewish pagan stuff. No, get the set apart zit of Yahuah. The borders, you see. It goes around the borders of our garments. Not 4 corners. Now the Gentiles to be co-heirs, so so now good news. Bashura, through the Bashura. What is the Bashura? What is the good news? Is it that Jesus died, was buried, and resurrected? No, it's not the good news. That's not the good news. That's not the good news. You know what the good news is? The good news is that even though we had been so wicked that Yahuwah scattered us, yet he made a way to bring us back into one, to make us a nation again. We who was once a great people have been scattered, torn down, broken down because of our disobedience and our wickedness. But Yahuwah came, paid the price to redeem us back to himself, and to make us into one, a nation once again. The good news is that we will once again be a nation ruled by Yahuwah himself. We will dwell in his presence continually. and be at shalom. Chaos will be destroyed. No more chaos will reign among us in our midst. And that's the good news.